yesterday we had a full moon, and its energy, it's gonna still linger a little bit past the actual day of the full moon. Now, on my last video, I told you guys that the new moon was amazing for manifestations. So the new moon and its energy are great for new beginnings and manifesting whatever it is that you desire. Now, now we're talking about the full moon. I wanted to come on here and tell you about the energy of the full moon because, contrary to the new moon, the full moon is all about releasing things and letting go of that energy that no longer serves you. So let's get right into it, okay? So many of you have probably heard that the full moon brings out like this craziness around the world. And if you work in healthcare, if you are a police officer, firefighter, EMT, nurse, doctor, etc., basically anybody that works with the public, the jail um, keepers, yeah, then you understand what I'm talking about. The full moon definitely carries with it like this heavy, crazy energy, right? Now, when it comes to how that energy affects us, it is literally that energy that is just not really serving any good purpose. It's getting out there, it's getting released, and in that moment, it's just kind of floating around, fair game for anything and everything, right? To affect anything and everything. Well, how can we use that energy then for something that serves us? Like, how can we use the energy for something good or for something that is going to help us um, look forward to a full moon? Well, the energy of the full moon, it's going to be perfect for releasing and letting go of things that you no longer want, of things that are holding you back. And in many ways, it's actually the perfect energy for beginner energy workers and beginner manifestors. Here's why. So, the full moon is going to help you get rid, or it's going to facilitate that energy to let go, get rid of any bad energy lingering around, things that don't serve you. So this is going to include things like negative energy that is being imposed on you by others or by yourself, okay? So what do I mean by others? So it doesn't matter if someone is intentionally sending bad vibes or bad energy your way. It can even be someone that unknowingly might feel a little jealous of what you have, a little jealous of what you're doing, of how you look, etc. So when you release that energy, when you ask for that negativity to be left behind, to leave your body and your energy field, then you're actually being protected. So that is one way of getting protection. And protection is perhaps, in my opinion, the number one thing that you should be focusing on when you are working with energy. Now, another thing that I mentioned is bad energy that maybe you yourself are putting on you. And that comes from subconscious limiting beliefs, self-doubt, just anything that it's all you, all part of you, right? If it's not if it's not serving you, if it's not allowing you to make progress, to make better, to take the next steps, then that is something that you might want to release of, okay? Now, I think everybody kind of gets that concept. What do you want? What don't you want? So full moon energy is the focus on what you don't want, and we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna work on focusing on letting that go. So, how do we do this? One of the easiest things to do with the full moon energy is a releasing ritual. So, basically, all you have to do is grab a piece of paper and write down anything and everything that doesn't serve you and that you want to release, that you want to let go of. Once you have done that, if you can step outside where you can see the moon, perfect. If not, do it in a safe place. And I say that because the next step is that you're gonna put it in a fire resistant container and you are gonna burn that piece of paper, therefore releasing that negative energy, everything that you wrote down on it. So you can put, I am letting go of, you can write full sentences or just little words, okay? Like debt, self-doubt, procrastination, bad habits. And you can specify, you can get as specific as you want. The more specific, the more the energy is gonna get concentrated down to what you really want to let go of, okay? So usually what I do is in a fire resistant container, you're gonna put your piece of paper and then you're gonna set fire to it. Now, that is enough, but something that I like doing for myself is I like to read those things out loud. I say it, I look at the moon, and I feel it with all my heart. I need and I want to let go of this. Now, once you are more convinced that you have the power to do this, you say, I release, meaning in that moment, you know it is so. So if you can say it in the present moment, go for it. If you can't, it's okay to say it in the future sense, but as with any manifestation, as with any ritual, as with any energy work, once you focus on it being so, it gives it a lot more power. So you're gonna put it on there, look at the moon, release it, let it have it. And then as the time goes by, you're gonna pay attention to when the new moon is coming. So this is the perfect time to start, right? With the full moon, releasing the bad energy. In that way, when the new moon comes, you're gonna be ready for manifestation, for new things to come your way, for a fresh start. So that is why I absolutely think that the full moon energy is perfect for anybody that is wanting to start a new path, that is starting to work with energy or manifestation aspects of our human journey. Now, crystals. There's always crystals that can emphasize, that can enhance this energy and serve for your rituals. So for the full moon, I want you to use moonstone. Yes, so moonstone is the perfect amplifier for this energy. And if you have the moonstone within the place where you're doing your ritual, if you have it in a necklace, if you have it anywhere close by you, it's gonna help with that letting go of that negative energy. Okay, well, if you haven't seen the video for the new moon manifestation perfect energy, I'm gonna link it somewhere, and I want you to check it out, because even if you don't understand how to work with any of the other phases of the moon, it is very important, and it's actually, the energy is so great, so amplified when it is a full moon or a new moon. So if you can at least learn how to work with those two, you are already set for perfect manifestation and for perfect protection and releasing. Now, if you miss the full moon, don't worry, there's usually one every month or so. So I believe the next one is going to be December 15th. Pretty sure. Yeah. Anyways, and if you wanna go check out my a freebie that I have for you, which is a moon tracker calendar, so that you know when the moon is gonna be a full moon or a new moon, and any other phase that you want to track as well. Alrighty, so thank you guys and happy manifesting. Lots of love, light, and only things that serve you.